rest of Giannis Antetokounmpo's season in the way that he sees fit. What more can you tell us?
Malika, once again, the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo are in disagreement about where his future is at. Right now, it's about his playing status. And the Milwaukee Bucks, sources tell me, want Giannis to shut down for the remainder of the season with his latest injury, the hyperextension in his knee that he suffered the other day. That's his 5th injury of the year. He's had a groin injury, 2 calf strains, an ankle injury. Now they want him not to play the rest of the year. They have tried for him to shut down. Giannis, though, has refused them wanting to shut him down. He has made it clear to John Horst, the Bucks general manager, and the Bucks staff that he will not shut himself down, that he intends to return to play this season. He has been adamant in the last 24 hours. I don't care if the Bucks are going to try to shut me down. I am playing the rest at some point the rest of this season. And so this is just another one of the situations. We know what happened at the deadline. We know what happened in the offseason when there were trade conversations, and Giannis informed the Bucks that he believed it was time to move on. But right now, this is a Bucks team whose playoff odds are significantly dwindled as the last several weeks of the season go on. But Giannis and the Bucks in disagreement about how the next few weeks should play out.
Okay, so Giannis and the Bucks, Giannis is saying that he wants to come back and he wants to play this season, and the Milwaukee Bucks are saying our preference would be to shut you down. Once again, not on the same page here. Shams, thank you very much for that insight. As we bring it back inside our Los Angeles studio, the Bucks, Perk, they are 2-9 over their last 11 games. How should Milwaukee handle his availability?
You know what I really would encourage Giannis to go watch Kevin Garnett's speech when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Right? And Kevin Garnett said, my biggest regret was not getting out of Minnesota and getting to Boston sooner. Why do I bring that up? You know what was the breaking point for Kevin Garnett and the Minnesota Timberwolves? When they asked Kevin Garnett to do the exact same thing. Do I feel bad for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Hell no. You made this bed. Lay in it. You knew what was coming up. You knew that this team was on the verge of quote-unquote tanking. You know that they were tanking and it wasn't going anywhere. You didn't put your foot down and demand what you wanted to demand and stand on business and say you wanted out of there at the trade deadline. You wasn't loud about it. You wanted to be the nice guy. Being a nice guy in 2026, that don't cut the mustard.
So normally I am 100% a proponent of if players want to play, they should play. Mm-hmm. But when you look at the standings, I don't know if we have it so everyone can see it, but Milwaukee is 28-40 so far.
Yeah, they're 6.5 back.
Yes, 6.5 games back.
That season over.
Now, they have 14 or so games left, and he's played 36 games, which I am just guessing off the top of my head, that's probably a career low. On top of having multiple instances the last few years where injuries have popped up here or there that have impacted his future, not just necessarily when it comes to years to come with the Bucks, but also his legacy when it comes to the postseason. He just has not been healthy consistently. Sometimes you have to protect the athlete from themselves, and with literal no room to potentially make it into the play-in, nursing an injury and fighting to come back, I don't see a circumstance where this benefits him.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, where you got to sort of save the athlete from himself in this instant, because we all know Giannis wants to play. But that's where also I have to agree with Big Perk over here, because you knew this was going to happen. Like, we knew it was going to happen.
Right. Because they're tied with the Bulls.
Just take the bad guy role for a second, be the villain. Everybody forgets about it when you go over there and keep winning. It's an uncomfortable situation for Giannis to be in. I'm not like Perk in saying that I don't feel sorry for him. I do feel sorry for him, Perk. He give me everything I want to see when he's out there and healthy. He give me everything I want to see. He play hard. He go at people. I love the man and how he plays. It's just, I agree with you when I say, hey, bro, be the bad guy. You knew this was going to happen. You knew they was going to shut you down. You knew they was going to sit here and be up on the fence about it. You should have controlled your destiny.
And that's the point. He has nothing left to prove for his tenure in Milwaukee.
Not at all.
So what? In Milwaukee, he brought them a championship, and he's been Mr. Consistent.
I agree with you on that. But when we talk about Giannis, his mindset, see, it probably went over y'all head because I said a lot of stuff. But I said about 3 weeks ago, I said, oh, Giannis returned. This is his farewell tour. He's not doing it for the organization. He's doing it for the cities and the fans. The Milwaukee, go ahead, man.
Well, but what farewell to, I mean, if you're, the best they can probably hope for is being 9-10 in the standings, right? And so the Milwaukee Bucks are looking around and saying, we got to consider how the ping pong balls right now are going to fall.
And this is why, if you're Giannis, you look out for the best interests of Giannis, because guess what? The Milwaukee Bucks ain't saying we want to sit down Giannis to look out for the best interests of Giannis. They just want to sit down Giannis to look out for the best interests of the Milwaukee Bucks come draft time.
And let's be real, the farewell tour technically was soft rolled out ever since, for the first time, Sean's was just here. What was it, about a year ago, where we heard there might be interest with him going to New York?
Yeah.
Once that happened, we knew one chapter was closing. So when he's on the floor, everything is like,
No, but what I'm asking you, Sham, and Malika and Shanae, is my definition of the farewell tour is because when he decided to come back, he know I had a better chance of losing 100 pounds by tomorrow than them getting into the play-in tour. So when I saw him coming back, I said, this is not about the organization.
Yeah.
This is more so him giving flowers by performing at a high level for the fans in the city.
And I see that. Like, Giannis, again, he has been that. We can all say that we know he's a loyal to the game guy. He's one of those guys
doesn't cheat the game
at all. And he does love Milwaukee. I could honestly say that, even though I know it's time for some pressure. Definitely. Definitely time. But we definitely know he's one of those guys that y'all did a lot for me in this city, and I'm going to do a lot for y'all. I know I'm leaving, but before I get up out of here,
he'll go a couple
Isn't there like a meme like,
couple of those.
Is enough? Enough.
Well, and now they're tied with the Bulls for the 9th worst record in the NBA. That's not top 1, 2, 3 odds.
Bulls
that
catching
is really
strays.
going to be going. Yeah. Okay. Tonight on ESPN, how about some better Eastern Conference teams? Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, the Celtics, they're hosting the Golden State Warriors at 7 Eastern. We do have an update for you coming up on Steph Curry. Luka and the Lakers taking on KD and the Rockets. Janae's strapped in for
that's
that
what
one.
we want to see.
NBA Countdown, tipping off our coverage at 6:30. What did you call him earlier?
The Goonie.
I'm here. He gonna be Goonie tonight
Next
on the floor.
Wednesday.
Better be Goonie on
Hawks,
the defense
Pistons.
side of
Easy
things.
with it.
Rockets, Timberwolves, NBA Countdown back with you
You want to
again.
go back home? Easy with
Your
it.
nickname, Shep. All right, after Monday's lots, let's dive into the Rockets. KD said he's the offense, right? So what version does Houston need for him to show up against the Lakers in this rematch? And before you lock in those brackets, you even want to stick around. Hear from Sean Farnham, who's here to break down who has the most at stake this March, what it could mean for teams taking the floor, and the big question, when is Steph Curry going to be back on the court? Sham Charania back with us in just a little bit with an update ahead.
Whenever he lies.
Recipe for a fun night? Spam